Bridge safety is on the minds of people following that collapse. News4Jax reporter Ariel Schiller is live in front of the Hart Bridge, and she spoke with two engineers about our local bridges and what safety measures are in place to ensure that something like this doesn't happen here. Ariel?
One civil engineer I spoke with says the Hart Bridge, which is right behind me, is similar to the Francis Scott Key Bridge. But he says bridges in our area have safety measures in place to ensure people who use them are safe. Many people woke up to the scary video of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsing after a cargo ship hit it. With so many bridges in Northeast Florida, we wanted to know what safety measures are in place to ensure a bridge collapse doesn't happen here. Adel ElSafty is a civil engineering professor at the University of North Florida. He says the Department of Transportation is doing everything they can to ensure bridges are safe.
So, for instance, some measures, there are three layers, basically. Some of them to prevent any incident that will happen, another one to detect things before they come, and then the third layer, which is after the occurrence of the damage.
Mayor Donna Deegan says there aren't concerns about a bridge collapse happening in Jacksonville.
And we already have all sorts of safeguards in place there. We have concrete structures called dolphins that are located around the structures of the bridge that could be struck that would keep that from happening. And we also have sensors that provide additional information.
Kathleen Ruverick is the president of the Florida section of the American Society of Civil Engineers. She says the group evaluates infrastructure, including bridges. The report card released in 2021 graded bridges nationally at a C grade, while Florida bridges got a B grade. She says at minimum, bridges are inspected every 2 years.
The Florida Department of Transportation has a program software to evaluate the waterway characteristics, the geometry, vertical clearance criteria, the velocity, the speed that the vessels will be traveling.
Ruverick also says thanks to the infrastructure bill, the Florida Department of Transportation is able to speed up bridge replacement programs.
We have statistically a lower amount, less than 3%, of poor condition bridges within the state. These bridges are then identified for replacement and put on a work program.
So the overall message here is that people should feel safe knowing that these measures are in place.
Absolutely. People should feel safe that they are in good hands of the Department of Transportation, that they're doing everything possible. They go far and beyond to secure our bridges, and they have everything in place.
Professor ElSafty says there are a lot of things that could have contributed to what happened in Baltimore this morning, noting that weather conditions and how fast the boat were going could have contributed to making the bridge fall. But he didn't think that there was anything structurally wrong with the Francis Scott Key Bridge, noting that it had been in service for about 50 years. Reporting live in Jacksonville, Ariel Schiller, Channel 4, the local station.